upload map data. We did earlier. So you can also see the same information in the map also, if you have that map uploaded in the FPS, and if you scroll there, you can clearly see for each stand what are the error, sample error for each of the variables, or you can switch to another component, like if you want to just see the average of those variables, you just click average and then scroll it again, so you can see that those average figures also. So that's how you explore the data to understand if your data is good, and then if you need to go back and check your data if you find any error or something there. So do you have any confusion or anything? So before we start doing it ourselves, like you're all good to start now. So what I would suggest is if you haven't done already like the step from previous class, so you need to bring the tree data and stand data into that blank Excel sheet and follow the instruction from the last class, and then once you are done with that, then you can do the steps that is presented in today's notes, and then once you go through the assignment is also based on that. So I'm asking for other variables sometime, or other like figures similar to what they are that's given in the manual. So I'll be
I have a really good question.
What?
If you have FPS downloading computer, how do you get back to like the supplied, like already built-in stands? Like when we did this thing on Wednesday, and we like made our own stand for you, for our own stands, you can't get back. Well, I don't know how to get back to like the given stand for all servers. Because I like re-downloaded.
You re-downloaded everything?
Yeah.
I don't know. In that case, maybe you lose the data, but if you're working in the server, maybe Jody knows better. If you're working on the Virginia Tech server and have a, it should store the data. I don't know, but.
Are you saying that you're saying that you're working on your machine, right?
Yeah.
Did you install the stock? You're looking for like their standard data set? You have to install that too.
Again.
You probably should.
I'll
Put it.
He's saying you had that stuff, and then he imported this data, and he couldn't figure out how to get it back to the.
Oh, so if you're only switching between the runs, then that's easy. Like you just you have this simulate button, and when you see through this list, you will see all the runs that you did, and then for instance audit 1, audit 2, and there will be a bunch of other runs also that you had included, and then it will be associated with all the stands that you selected for that run. So it saves by the run, each run.
Okay, so if I deleted it wrong,
so if you delete, and if you go there and delete this button for this run, then it will be deleted. Otherwise, it will be stored unless you remove the software or do any other thing.
You could use the manage projects tab.
Yeah.
Let's see. I started saying that before I even finished sneezing. Bro, I'm downloading the SQL data and it says 10 minutes left. Yeah, it's like 700 megabytes.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why, same.
I was like, yeah, I don't need that.
Yeah, same. I ended up needing it, so here we go.
I'm working through it. I took a break to read my daily New York Times.
It's slay. You know the New York Times is free with your NC State? Oh, yeah, that's why I have it too. Otherwise, I totally would not read the news. Not that I really read it anyway.
They just called for all of North Gaza to evacuate. 1 million people.
Where are you supposed to go? Somewhere else.
A whole situation. Really something wanting to like
made that area.
Right.
It's not that Hamas for a long time. They haven't, because it's too risky. However, Hamas, they have made that move, so now they gotta go.
I think both sides are really fucked up.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite for it.
Like you killing kidnapping civilians and you retaliate by killing a bunch of civilians. Like,
Duh.
I am glad that they're.
That's how men think. And when men are in power and there's no diversity in your government, that's what happens.
it's just so messed up.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact, when I was like in 8th grade, I actually read like this Zionist propaganda book.
What do you mean accidentally?
So when I was like in 6th grade, I went to my uncle's house and he had a very big library collection. He was giving away a lot of books. So I took this one book. I didn't read it for a few years later. It was a beautiful story, like, because it was just like the underdogs, like, come to power. Because it was historical fiction, beautifully written, all this stuff. It was my favorite book for years. Until I was talking about it with somebody and they were like, huh? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, I started to Google it. Yeah, Zionist propaganda to the max. Like,
What is it called?
Exodus by Leon Uris. It was a great, like, I'm gonna go reread it with my newfound knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I probably would still like it. So, you know, I'm trying to unlearn some of the things I learned in that book. Oopsie. Yeah, there's some terrible like, criticisms of it. I didn't know any better. I didn't know anything about Ukraine and Palestine. I just, I was like, ooh, good historical fiction book. I just learned something. No, I didn't. Watch.